Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here of Blue Mountain Valley. And y'all, I messed up. What? She's not happy right now? That's Cheeseburger, by the way. For those of you that didn't catch the last episode, go ahead. I got it linked up above. We got our mascot there. Gave her an awesome name, Cheeseburger. I explained why. But walk with me here, and I'll show you what I did to mess up. I didn't give myself enough room to actually get to my field. I brought this field. Now I can get to this one, right? But I can't get to that one out there, easily. And that field over there is going to get expanded out a little bit. We're going to make the three of them all one. But I started to take the harvester and I'm like, I can't get through here. So I had to get over onto the field a little bit, and I'm like, well, but I'm taking out the trees while I'm doing it. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come over here and give myself a little bit of a path to that field right there. And then I was thinking, well, what am I going to do when I need to get to that back field? Because it's kind of going to be like an island. And I'm like, well, I got to put a road in right here. So we're going to put a road in. I think I'm going to come over onto this a little bit, take a little bit of this out, plant a little grass, and we'll be coming through here, around over this way. And I'm like, well, which way do I want to go? That way is going to be the field. So I'm going to have to come around over here and snake around somehow and get to that backfield over there. Or I can go over on the other side along the fence and then go around that way. And that's probably what I'm going to do, because I want this to be close but not crazy. But you guys can also see we got this beautiful harvester sitting right here. I went ahead and leased this. It's the Case Axial Flow 9240. It is an AFS also, and this is one of the big 500,000 liter ones. The reason we got that is because that's our goal, if you remember, to fill up one of these harvesters with 500,000 liters of some type of crop. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to take care of this. Now, I know it's not going to be a great yield because I am running precision farming. So the yield is going to be subpar the first time. But we're going to fix that. We're going to put fertilizer, lime, everything. We're going to get this going right. And we're going to do it good. So let's go ahead, turn this thing on. And we got that going. And let's just see how much we get off this. I'm really, really curious to know how much we get. Now, you may notice that I am going fast. And I've got the harvester control height mod installed right now because I want to go fast on these. I've got the plant growth turned up to fast because I just want to have fun here. I want to get these crops in and out, make some progress for you guys, and don't want to be stuck here, harvesting this whole field for an entire episode. So we've got canola here, and I mean, it's not going to be an absolutely horrible yield. Another thing that I didn't really think about when I made everything was, what am I going to do about turning around like this? If I don't even have enough room to turn around, what am I going to do? So I got to make sure that I can get a headland done pretty easy, so that once I start going back and forth, I'm not, destroying any of the other crops. So I really, really have to think about it. This is the first time I've really had, be able to create the fields really any way that I want to. So it's going to be a good learning experience also for me to, develop a good way of making fields next to each other. And I also need to leave enough room so that they don't interact. What I mean by that is so that a worker, if I hire a worker, doesn't go off into another field and sabotage my crops. I've had it happen many times before on other maps, and I don't want it here because they're big fields, and if a worker gets carried away, they could destroy a lot of stuff really, really quickly. So I've also thought a little bit more about our cows. Now, I still want to get 500, and I still want to use all of the profits from the factories to get and buy more cows. But there is no way I'm going to be able to get 500 cows quickly doing that. So what I'm going to do is use some of the other cash that we generate from our crops and buy some cows. I don't necessarily want to, but to make it a enjoyable series for you guys, so we have plenty of cows, so we can start doing some of the TMRs and doing the other things like that. That's what I need to do. I mean, I still need to do a TMR mixing station up there on that flat. That's where I'm going to put it at. I'm going to have the silage in the bunkers. That's where we're going to make it at. And then we're going to mix the TMR over there where I've been storing some equipment at right now. But that's what it's going to be. Now, if you're familiar with the map, it's where the pigs were originally. That area right there is what we're going to be using. Y'all, check this out. I am at 18,000 liters right now on this field, and the harvester isn't even 5%. It's showing 3% right now. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now, another thing that we are going to do, we are going to extend this field up closer to that tree line right there, just because I don't want to come over with the other one that we have that we're going to be making and make just that little short thing right there. And also, remember, these fields that I'm making right now are really just going to be for a couple times until we figure out our soil types and everything. Once I start getting a few more harvests and stuff, I'm going to go back and redo them to go along with the soil types. But to get the soil type, I need everything plowed up first. I know this field and the other two I can go ahead and get because there's crops in them, but that big area that we're going to be turning into a field, I don't know what it is, and I can't sample it until I plow it. So we're just going to go over there, plow all that up, and then we'll know. But in the meantime, we're just going to work on these little ones right here, get them all nice and tucked away so I can have some different crops for a while till I, get enough stuff in the silos so I can feed it into the factories, and then we'll start cranking on making those unique fields. And I think I can do it relatively easy, hopefully anyway. And that way we've got a different crop in each soil type, so I can maximize my yield percentages to the crops that I really want to. And the ones that I don't really need to, I'm going to keep them on the low stuff. The sandy loam and I'm sorry, the loamy sandy loam, whichever one the yellow one is. I've been working with that stuff so much lately, my brain feels like it's fried with precision farming in the testing anyway. Now, you guys have been giving me a ton of feedback on my latest video that was about crop rotation, and it's really, really interesting. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead, check that video out. I wasn't shocked, but wow. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, because I want you guys to go check it out and then give me some feedback what you guys think about it. But what do you guys think we should do here? We got to do certain types of crops for sure. I definitely am gonna need a potato harvester, and that means sugar beets also. So do you guys think we should do some sugar beets along? I mean, with the way that the harvesters are, it's not going to take me days to harvest that stuff. With the modded harvester that's on here now, I can fly like I am with this. So we are now done with the canola. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We'll raise this bad boy back up. There we go. Now, I can't take this over by the silo. So what I'm going to do is bring this over to this area over here. Those sunflowers? That's nice. I have sunflowers. Now, is there anything, actually, so we're going to put this right here. Alright, I'm going to unfold and drop this thing down. And then we're going to hook up and probably take it up there on that flat, because I'm not going to be using that for a while. So there's that. I'm going to hook it up, and I'm going to drive back over these crops because they're not grown yet. Here we go. Attach that there. You know, and I've had some people ask me how I'm able to do some of the things that I've been doing because they can't do it on their console. And my answer is, I have a side panel. I'm cheating. No, not really cheating. But, you know, and I wanted to put the road coming right through here, but I don't know if that's a smart idea now. Because getting this thing all around here is tricky. And I kind of want to leave it... I don't know. It's not that I want to leave it up here, but I feel like this is a good spot for it. So I might need to get my road started right in here. And there's my RTK station. Check that thing out. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do for now is just put this right in here. We are going to go ahead and put our boom out. Going to turn it off. There we go. Alright, so now let's check on our factories really quickly. Wrong button. Here we go. So we're going to go to garage and owned items. Now, does anything need canola? Nope. 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 Okay, so every bit of our canola we're going to be able to sell. So let's check out our prices on canola. So right now, canola is going for $16.26 or $19.82. And that's not really good price. I mean, I really needed to be almost $2,100 before I can sell it. So I think we're going to hang on to it. I don't think we are going to hang on to it. So if that's what we're going to do, we've got a semi, we need a trailer. So let me go hop in the truck. We'll get down to the shop and I'll have a trailer there and we'll be on our way back. Well, I'll probably come all the way back up here, load it up, and then we'll be good to go. So I will see you all in a couple seconds. Alright, so here we are back with our trailer. And y'all, I've figured out how to get one loud, crazy combination. Color-wise, that is. That's really bright. So it looks like we have 39,000. So let me back up just a little bit more. We're actually going to come in cab for this. We are going to take 100% of this and put it into our silo right over here. And the reason is because, like I said, it's not quite ready. The price, we're not quite there yet. So I'm hoping I'm not hitting anything here. And I did. We might need to reconsider the silo placement too, or figure out a better way to get in here. It's a little bit better. There we go. Alright, so we're going to dump this off. Perfect. So let's take a look and see how much exactly we have. Now it's climbing. It really is, the grain mill. Hopefully we get better prices. But we are going to wait on that. Now I'm going to take this. And I think I'm going to take it around over here by the horse area. And put it over here just kind of out of the way for a little bit. And hopefully not get stuck on anything while I'm doing it. Isn't the best farm to be taking big rigs around. Did I make it? No, I think I tried to take out that tree. So we're going to park this for here. And that's something else. I got to figure out how exactly we're going to maneuver all this stuff around. I mean, I do have another spot up on top of the hill that I could put the truck and things and silo, get it up away from the main area. I may try that. The next thing I need to do is start plowing some more of that ground up. I think our cows are doing okay for at least another day on everything, and then we'll get them some more food. We don't have very many in there. And then, yeah. So it is definitely time to plow. This stuff is still doing good. It's fertilized. We're fine there. So I guess let's go figure out where I need to plant that grass back at. Let me do that. Plant some more grass. And then we'll get the plow out and start doing that. So I will see you guys once I have all that grass figured out. Alright, so I went ahead and put a little bit of grass in here. And this is going to be a little bit easier for me to get... Sorry about that, everybody. Get down here. Oh, and get to these fields. Now, this field right ahead of us is the one that we're going to make in a little while. But I want to go ahead and keep coming around over here. And this field right ahead with the sunflowers is the one that we're going to have to work a little bit more whenever we, get ready, or whenever we harvest them. After that, we'll work them a little bit more. We're going to narrow it up a little bit so I can come through here with a little bit wider piece of equipment. And then we'll shoot off into this new field that we're getting ready to create now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unfold this thing, and I'm just going to kind of start out in the middle and just kind of figure out where I kind of want the field to be at. Now, it's going to be a really big field. I mean, I've got tons of space out here that I get to play around with. So it's going to be kind of an odd shaped field for a little bit, but it's going to be really cool. It's going to go all the way up to about right up in here. If we look at this here, you can see, so about right there is where we're going to be end at. Oh, it looks like part of our soybeans are actually off of our property. That's funny. So about right up in there is where we're going to go to. I guess I could just end it right there. Sorry, y'all. I'm tired. It's late in the night. It's only about 11:30 right now. But I think what I can do is, just bring it up to there. Then when we buy this, we'll make all that one big one. That way I'm not going to worry about making that bigger too. I mean, I can extend it a little bit. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So, am I out far enough away from everything? Not quite yet. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead. We are going to lower this thing down. We're going to turn on create fields. And now you guys can see that we are slamming and jamming there, creating some fields. So let's back up so we can see what's going on. Now this is going to be a slow process because it's 8 miles an hour. I don't think this one can fast. Let me try it real quick. Will it work? No, it won't. Okay. So we're going to need to lower it down again. There we go. Alright, so this one will not do that. I did not get the correct one. If I would have got the other one, the FlexiCoil, it will. I can fast plow, I guess you could say, with that one. Now on this here, I do want to get a little bit close because I'm not worried about over here getting around, because if I do put another field over on the right hand side, I will be able to go down and around and get to that one. So we're going to kind of stay a little close to these, but not too much. I want to be able to stay far enough away so that the harvester's not going to get caught up on them and be good to go. So we're going to set our cruise here. There we go. Now I'm probably going to come back over with the mulcher and take care of all this little shrubs and stuff. So those are along the outside at least will be taken care of. So let me keep doing this. I will show you guys the progress once we get a little bit more of it done, but I don't want you guys to have to endure this 8 miles an hour. It's not fun for me right now. So I mean, it's fun and exciting because I get to make a new field, but I know what's next is I'm going to have to soil sample every bit of this, and yeah, that's not going to be so much fun. But we'll be back. That's what we'll do next. We'll go and start grabbing some soil samples out of here, and then we'll yeah, get some lime on it, get planting, and get to going. And hopefully by that time, some of our other crops might be ready. But this is what I'm gonna do. I will be back in a bit. Well, I mean, there's one downside to having a big field, and that's you got to do all these soil samples. Yo, look how huge this field is. I've got to do the rest of this, then I've got to do, some of that over there too whenever we're done. But y'all, when we're done with this, we're gonna have 4 fields ready to go over here on this side, and then we've still got to kind of finish up the road over there just a little bit. But other than that, we're gonna be cranking on this thing. I'm getting excited. I really, really am. I don't know what I'm gonna put in this field yet. I think it depends on what I actually have as far as soil type. So I'm getting antsy to know what we got for sure. Hopefully it's some loam. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, everybody hopes for loam, right? But that's what I'm really, really hoping for. So, I don't know. I don't want to put anything crazy over here, but I think this would be a really, really good opportunity to maybe put some more corn in or something, get some chaff going. I don't know. I mean, I need something that's going to give me some crazy high yield too, so I can get that 500,000 liters that I keep saying that I want to put into a harvester. 500,000 liters. That is just insane. I can't believe I'm even saying that still. It's awesome though. Thank you, TNTmodding. But I'm going to keep doing this. We're going to make our way all the way around and then come back and forth in the middle and just keep on hammering it. It's going to take me quite a while. I don't want to keep you guys around, but what do y'all think of this awesome piece of equipment I've got here again? I mean, like I said, this nice little setup here, it's pretty cool. I've been using it more and more on these bigger maps that I've been playing on, and I really like it. I think I could probably figure out a way to get it just a little bit longer, just to help out with my radius, because I'm overlapping quite a bit here. You can see over half my circle I'm redoing, so I think one more trailer would definitely be beneficial here. But we're just going to keep paying attention to our mini map down there at the bottom and crank it out and going to town. So I will see you guys when probably when I'm done with this and we're letting you guys know what the soil types are. So we'll see you then. Well, that took a little while, everybody. We got all the soil samples done except for this field right here, and we need to wait on harvest. But let's go ahead and take a look at the map. It's really, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. We have a lot of silty clay, which is only 90% yield. We do have some loam, which is 125. Excuse me, yawning there. And I'm hoping that this area over here is going to be some loam, and I hope it's not all silty clay. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that this area up in here is going to be loam, and if it is, then we can really make some use of a good field up there. I kind of feel like this area right in here I'm going to want to do something with, because that's, 100% there, and this is only 80% yield here. So I might try and figure out a way to get like a little road back here or something, and then just do this little strip as something just to feed the cows or something. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting once I kind of get the rest of it and figure out what we have as to how I'm gonna set up all the fields here, because I don't want something that's 100 right next to something that's 80. I want to be able to maximize that 100 right there for something that's maybe cash or something that I really, really need. So it's just a lot of 90. Holy cow, sorry once again everyone for the yawn. A lot of 90 here on this farm, and I'm not digging it. um but I mean maybe I can come down in here. There looks like a lot of loam down here. I mean, we do own quite a bit down over here still. I mean, all the way down to right here. So if I go, if I go there and I turn, why is that not letting me turn that off now? That's interesting. Alright, so yeah, if I come down to here, you know, that's still quite a bit that we can get some loam out of that, and I'm hoping that it would go all the way down here too, but I don't want to have to buy more land. How much is this? Only 300,000. 238. I mean, we could probably do that after a few harvests. Get this whole area over here. Yeah. Ooh, that's a really nice one. Field 15. See, decent loam. Got some loam and silty. That's like all silty right there. There's just so much silty clay on this. I don't know. What's that? I mean, none of these are like super loam. About this one. Silty clay. I don't know. I mean, I guess you can't have everything be loam, right? But I guess what we're going to do now is go ahead and I'm going to wait on this harvest to be ready. I think. Let's check which harvest is going to be ready first. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and wait on this harvest. Get it all done, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. So I'm going to chill. You know, it's 6 o'clock. I may actually skip through the night and just let that be done. So, you know, we probably got to go take care of the cows real quick. Let's check on them. I mean, 74-30. Their cleanliness is 100%. We're good there. I don't know why the productivity's down, though. So they seem alright. I don't know, it's 6 o'clock. I don't know what to do, y'all. I mean, I guess I could start spreading lime on that field. Now that I got all the soil samples. It's probably actually a really good idea. So, alright, let's start doing that. Well, everybody, I got the big field done. I still gotta do this one, though. It's gonna be a lot. We're gonna wait until after we completely harvest and then redo all of that area over there with the plowing. We're gonna plant some seed or some grass, and then we're gonna come back over and finish all this lime off. We got a little bit of it done right in the middle before, but we still need this section and the other section over there, so we're just gonna wait and do it all at once. So I'm gonna go ahead and go hit the hay, get over to the house, get some Z's, maybe a drink, and not in that order though, definitely the other order. But that's what we're gonna do. So in the morning we will be harvesting, more than likely on this field, possibly the other field too, and then we'll probably get a worker out here to put some seed in that field over there with one of our pieces of equipment, and then that'll allow us to be able to focus on this one. I'm gonna have to take care of the cows tomorrow too. They are gonna be hungry for sure. We're getting really close on their stuff. So I just want to say thank you all very much for stopping in, hanging out with me today. That's gonna be it. If you enjoyed the show, liked what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to be kept up to date on all my latest Let's Play videos here on Blue Mountain Valley or any other Let's Play that I'm doing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the notification bell too while you're over there. Have a great day, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53, signing off.